You will see 5 experiments I ran to find out which upgrades instantly make videos look less amateurish. And afterwards you will see a tier list to help you upgrade your setup and achieve the most impactful transformation. The first experiment is about the background. Every creator uses a background. First, I took a shot in front of a simple white wall with some decorations, a background that most of us have in our houses. Second, I tested a clean background, a simple grey wall. It doesn't matter to me if the wall is white, blue or red. I took a shot in front of the clean wall and I liked it. And after I took a shot in front of a more restrictive angle, having a door behind me and some boring elements. A simple white wall with some paintings or decorations is not bad at all. It's clean, simple, looks like a friend talking to me from his house and it gives me a familiar feeling. A clean wall looks professional because of its simplicity. I can speak on finances, content creation, healthcare or history. It fits across all niches. And the more restrictive shot is not bad either. It's a simple shot in a normal house. But I also tested how all 3 backgrounds can be improved using simple RGB lights. This change is more about personal preferences. I can use any color that fits my branding and taste. On the clean background, I don't feel like it's a huge improvement. I like it cleaner. It helps a little more on the classic white wall, but the most visible upgrade is in the third shot where the door is lit up more, but because of the colors it blends into the background and it's not distracting. Now, after all these tests, I conclude that I can use any of the 3 backgrounds to create professional looking videos. Of course, it depends on how formal you want to look and what you are talking about, but I can create videos like this 100%. The second experiment was about lighting, and I tested all 3 backgrounds with and without dedicated video lights. This is how the same classic white wall looks with dedicated video lights, and this is how it looks with the classic room lighting. This is how the simple, clean wall looks with dedicated video lights, and this is how it looks with the ceiling light fixture. And the more restrictive background looks like this with dedicated video lights and like this without them. For the experiments I used 2 Godox ML100B, a larger 24x24 inch softbox for the main light and a smaller one for the fill light. When you see RGB lights in the background, I used the SmallRig P96. And when I tested without video lights, I used the classic ceiling light that I have in the house, 2 classic light bulbs. For me, it's crystal clear that video lights create a high visual impact in my videos, but you will be surprised, this isn't the most impactful major upgrade. The third experiment was about a comparison between a $4,000 full-frame camera body, the Sony a7S III, and the $799 camera body, the Sony ZV-E10. I tested both with the kit lens at f3.5. Here is the difference in all 3 situations. The full-frame camera offers a little more blur and a slightly less noisy image with the kit lens because I need to increase the ISO, which full-frame cameras handle better. But honestly, the difference is insignificant for the price difference. But let's move to the fourth experiment and upgrade the lens. Here is a comparison between the same cameras, but now I use fast lenses. On the ZV-10, I use a $239 lens, the Viltrox 15mm f1.7, and on the a7S III, I use the 16 to 35mm f2.8 G Master lens, a $2,200 lens. On the left, I use a $6,200 setup, and on the right, a $1,039 setup. If I switch the Viltrox with the Sigma 16mm f1.4, I will have a $1,239 setup, and the quality difference is almost non-existent. So the camera body does not make a huge difference for talking head videos and static tripod shots, but the lens has a slightly more impactful one. Let's test the onboard camera mic, the laptop mic, a shotgun microphone and a wireless lavalier mic. Here is the audio recorded with the internal camera microphone. Here is the audio recorded with the internal laptop microphone. Here is the audio recorded with a professional shotgun microphone. And here is the audio recorded using a wireless lavalier microphone. The onboard camera microphone is something I will never use, and the laptop's internal microphone is something to avoid. I find the professional shotgun microphone exceptional and the wireless lav mic great. If you want to move, this will be your only option because it's mobile. My shotgun microphone is the 8875R from Audio-Technica and the wireless lavalier mic is the Rode Wireless Pro. For my entire setup, cameras, lenses, lights, microphones, everything, I will add an affiliate link in the description to the full list. If you click on my link, you won't pay anything extra, but I will earn a small commission and this will help me keep sponsors away from this channel and create more valuable content for you. Thank you. Now, let's make a tier list to see what to upgrade first, whether you are trying to make your videos look more professional or you are just starting and don't know where to focus first. The background will make you look more formal or casual, but if the background is clean and you arrange it a little, you can create great videos even with a clean wall, a classic white wall with some decorations, or a more restrictive background. The background is important, but as you saw, a more restrictive background will not stop me from creating great videos. I would say this is the third most important when it comes to upgrades. Dedicated video lights. Here the difference is huge. Without them, the video looks instantly amateurish. It looks like I want to create a video, but I don't care about it. I turn on the light I have and I don't care. Dedicated video lights for me rank second in terms of upgrade importance. Let's say the second place, but super close to the first one. Next, the camera body. Between a $4,000 and a $799 camera body, the difference in image quality was insignificant, but the price difference is huge for talking head videos. With the difference, I can build a full setup, a crazy good setup. If you buy the camera to shoot professional videos for clients in all kinds of situations, yes, a $4,000 camera will make a real difference. But for talking head videos, you don't use what a more expensive camera offers. For me, the camera body upgrade is last on the list. But the lens makes a difference. Most talking head creators want that blur behind them, and they consider it professional and good looking. Also, with a fast lens, you don't need that much light, so you don't need to increase the ISO and introduce noise. And for affordable camera bodies like the ZV-10, you can find low-priced, great fast lenses like the Viltrox 15mm f1.7 or the Sigma 16mm f1.4. Of course, you can't use a lens without a camera body, but if you want to invest, save more on the body and invest more in the lens. I will place the lens in fourth place on my list. The first place is and will always be claimed by the audio. If you create talking head videos, you want to deliver a message. You can have a crystal clear image, great lighting and a perfect shot, but if I don't hear you well enough to understand the message, your videos will be useless. If you have great audio but a bad image and I'm interested in the message and its value, I can stay and listen to the message even if the image is not that good. But if I don't understand you, I will close the video immediately. If you are just starting out or have decided to upgrade your videos, think this way. If you are using a webcam, smartphone or camera to shoot your videos, start by focusing on audio quality. This will make the most impactful and important difference. After that, no matter what you use to shoot your videos, upgrade the lights. The image will look better no matter what you use to record. Next, try to find and improve the background you use. This will create a more formal or casual look, depending on what you want to achieve. And after that, upgrade the camera, but first decide which lens you will use. But you can make all the upgrades even in the right order for nothing. You need to master the space you are shooting in by placing the lights and camera correctly, using the lens effectively and addressing many other important aspects. And for this, I will give you a full tutorial to transform any simple room into a professional YouTube shooting space that will make your videos look professional immediately. Watch the video and transform your creation into professional masterpieces right now.